All right. So, just to catch you up on things you might have missed in the last like 18 hours since I last streamed. um, I played 2 more games with Black Lightning. Um, just like this, I've already turned in my cast review. Just to be transparent about it, because I've been transparent about everything else, and because of time, I didn't stream all the games for it. I opted to not pass it. I felt it was not finished. I felt it was overpowered with like 5 cards on it were horrifically overpowered. Um, so yeah, I opted not to pass Black Lightning. I just couldn't. It was fun. It was a really fun deck, but it's kind of hard to separate whether or not the fun in that deck was coming from uh, how just ungodly powerful some of those cards are, or if the fun was coming from how fun the deck was. Um, so I did have fun with it, but I opted to not recommend it for seal. Um, but yeah, I should probably take a seat. Where's Rogue? Let's get an actual Rogue. It's just got like a big white line going through it. Weird. I don't know. I'm not judging. Whatever. So because I'm playtesting today a custom scenario, I am going to be playing 2 basic characters. One which is my favorite character, of course, which is Ironheart. And the other, I've never actually played Rogue before. I own her. I just haven't played her. She's I own so much from this game, and I haven't played all of it. In case you couldn't tell by the fact that I always play test against Claw and Crossbones, that I clearly have not played the entire, like all the characters in this game yet. I just, once I started creating my own cards, I rarely ever set time aside for playing regular characters. Anyway, so I'm going to be playing Ironheart Justice. I'm going to be playing Rogue Aggression. I got both decks from Marvel CDB. And we're going against Kajislav Super Skrull. I have not looked anything into him. I know that he starts with a superpower in play right off the rip. This should start with 12 on it. I don't know how difficult he's going to be. I don't know how he's going to play. What I do know is that I didn't put this in at all. I was getting ready to put it in. I was like, is this a campaign thing, or is it like a substitution for the standard? If it was a substitution for the standard, why the hell is the standard still here? So I opted to not use it for this playtest. I'm going to try and get, again, like at least 3 playtests into Super Skrull and see how I feel about them. I might throw it in one of the other playtests to see how that plays. This, or I might not actually, because this looks like it's supposed to be campaign only. It's not even mentioned as one of the options in here. So I think I might just keep it out and wait to play the campaign, which I do plan on doing at some point. It's one of those things I've been bad at. There's a lot of campaigns that our amazing community has made that I keep putting on the back burner and putting on the back burner, and the next thing I know, I'm making more characters, and then there's a cast cycle that pops up, and I'm not playing anything but those, and yeah, the vicious cycle that is my playing of this game. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick because I realize I don't have one with me, and I'm gonna be talking a lot for the next hour-ish. Some lovely raspberry tea that I make at home. All right, so I've got all his stuff set up. So He's going to be alternating, I guess, a superpower deck in and out. When revealed, he gets top superpower, and then at the end of after resolving step 2 of the villain phase, which is the attacking phase, attacking and scheming phase, he will get rid of all his superpower attachments that he has in play, and then he's going to put a new one out. So that's what I'm going to have to keep in mind throughout this entire playthrough. You'll see me mess up. I guarantee it. I mess up all the time when I play this game. It's just one of those things that has to happen. And Rogue, please say it's a 6 audience. That's because I drew 6 without even looking. I just defaulted to 6. I've never played Rogue. I don't know what her good cards are. I know that she's supposed to touch people. Yeah, so apparently I'm not touching people in alter ego form. That's good to know. That's how I'm going to make sweet love to Remy LeBeau, finally. I'm not going to be a hero. Wolverine. One of the games I play tested earlier actually play tested with one of my new characters, and she kind of needs, I don't know, I need to figure her out a little bit. She's a bit weird of a character, that being Voyager. Anyways, let's look at these hands. I'm not the biggest fan of Champion Mobile Bunker. Actually, I think there's only one of these in this deck, right? There's no more Skilled Investigators. I might make a quick copy of it and shuffle it in there. Yeah, that's the only one. I like having 2 of the, I like having as many as I can get for the players that are in the deck, or playing the game, I mean. So, I'm going to get rid of, should I get rid of both of these? Let's keep that, keep this, keep these, get rid of this, actually. And get her 2 new cards. Excellent. Ingenuity. Love Ingenuity. I wish I had Ronnie Williams, but Ingenuity is perfectly acceptable. How do I feel about this? Enraged. I don't actually know what she does. I know that she touches people. Each of the character's traits until the end of the round. So you can only choose 1 character each time. Okay. 69. She has aerial, 2 additional damage. So she gets retaliate when touches. So she has overkill. She doesn't get any of these bonusing. So fun times. All right. Let's just start with Ironheart, because Ironheart. Let's assess the situation. All right, offer it. Also, I need to keep track of my counters. What to spend here? 1, 2 Ingenuity. That'll get me 1 counter and a draw card. Assess. So I get a +2 hand size, and I have to remember. I will flip. I will use Ingenuity and Photon Beam to fly over to remove 2 off of this. So what does this do? This is part of the Skrull War. Instead of, if there's at least 1 threat, this has Crisis, so it'll have Crisis as long as it, and then after a card from its set is revealed, you place 2 threat on it. All right, so I remove the last threat from that, so I get 2 more progress counters. I will deal 2 damage to the villain. He has Stalwart and he has Ranged. Okay, that's the biggest deal in the world. 2 damage. That will end Ironheart's turn. 10 hit points, right? Yep. Anna-Marie. Is there anything I want to stay face down for each ally? Oh, so there's going to be relying on some allies, it looks like here. Speaking of which, I can get wolves out. Threat will probably be handled pretty well, so I can get rid of that and get Wolverine out. I'm going to flip I'm going to... I mean, retaliate's not going to do anything. He has ranged. But I have no other... If I attach to an ally, I gain aerial. But it doesn't... It really doesn't honestly matter, because once my turn begins, I'm going to lose it anyways. I'm not going to be able to play any of these. Where do I get retaliate from? The villain. Kind of doesn't matter where I touched. Let's just attach to wolf. I touch you, wolf. I will attack the villain for 2. I will attack the villain for 3. Where the hell happened to my health and damage counters here? Must have taken them when I was originally going to play a Maria Hill aggression deck that I found. But her Nemesis set wasn't completely loading. Only like 1 card loaded in. And it is a problem on both Hitch's table and Unicorn's table, which is Unicorns where the assets come from. So the fact that that's happening sucks. I wanted to test out that aggression deck, the Maria Hill deck. But if it's not working, I just fucking can't. It's going to end Rogue's turn, I think. So some good damage to start this off. 3 cards. I do want to keep everything. Do I want to keep the boot camp? I might as well. Wolverine's already out, and I'm going to let him heal as much as humanly possible. Sunfire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I played to assess the situations. There's Ronnie. Why am I in hero form? Oh no. All right, 1, 2. Tax Ironheart. Ironheart will... Do I block this? I don't have any cards I can really play to help me out here. And Snowguard can come out. But I think it's definitely going to be Ronnie. It's going to be Stark's AI, which I'm going to spend these 2 on. So Snowbird will just stay in my hand. I'll take it. This is just first turn. Let's get the health. And this is a health. 4. This is 3 damage. And if this is an attack, it gets 2 more boost icons. So 5 damage. Gotta love it. Alright. And then attacks over onto Rogie. Rogue has... She's gonna take it. Oh, the same fucking thing. So this is, again, 5 damage. He loses his... Right? Shuffle that in there. And then we reveal it. So I might get it back. I did get it back. Counter and counter. This is when it's revealed, right? Yep. Okay. Not a gaze. Discard the top 2 cards of my deck. For each fisty I discard this way, summon a character I control. For each mental I discard this way, confuse a character I control. So, nope. And I stun myself. Nope. That sucks. Arkin. When defeated, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until an attachment is discarded. Reveal that card. Alright, so on to this spot. I mean, he's going to die. This is this. This is this. Actually, I could have... Actually, if I would have attached this to the villain, then I would have been able to retaliate 1. Why was I thinking I couldn't? That was dumb of me. Alright, what do I got here? What do I got? Enraged. Attach an ally to its +2 attack and 1 additional consequential. The Maria Hill deck I was going to play was one that was going to like overpower the living hell out of Dust, which would have been pretty funny. I would have been probably like seeing that. So he's got how many schemes? Just two. This would have 24. Okay. Hmm. So if I attach it to a minion, I get overkill. I'm going to attach it to Wolverine. And oh, oof, this is rough. So I'm tempted to flip down and build up a hand so I can get out all of these beautiful cards. So let's actually, do I flip down or do I? Yeah, Ironheart can defend herself pretty well. Let's flip Rogue down. Heal. As I accidentally take it off again. I'm going to, I got decisions, like 1, 2, 3 for boot camp. I think I'm going to like hyper empower my allies in this. Might have to kill Arkin. Yeah, let's kill Arkin with 4. And then when defeated, discard until we get an attachment. Minion, treachery, obligation, treachery, minion, side scheme, attachment. That's the enemy with the highest printed hit points. An invisible force will attach if you got this great search. Any amount of damage will be dealt to the attached character, then another 5. Okay, so it's Rhino's armor. It's Crossbones' armor. Oh, it's just another armor. Okay. This. And that will end Rogue's turn. Over here. So I was going to flip down with her so I can get Ronnie Williams benefits, but I'm not going to now. Remember, Approved is going to get Ronnie Williams, so I will spend. I don't like Sector Scan. Like, it's amazing. I love her. I love New Improved, by the way. But I'd rather sacrifice those cards to get other ones early game, and then when she comes fully online and you start unlocking all the stuff on them, that's when it happens. Let's do Stark's AI. Draw 2, discard one of the 2 new cards. I will. Do I drop Moon Girl? I don't think I do. I'm gonna. Damn. That. Spend these for Moon Girl. It allows me to draw 2 cards instead of 3, but that's just kind of what it is. I'm in the wrong hand. 1. I can't play any of them. Damn, I was hoping for something to play here. I will attack for 2 and hit the force field. Moon Girl will remove 2 threat from main. And take 2, and now she is a chump blocker. Did I attack for 2? I'm stunned. Attack for 0 and knock this one off. And so if I flip down, he's going to scheme for 2, 4, 6. He's going to have to get 6 from the remaining. I can probably flip her down this round and not scheme out in the first phase. However, I'd be pretty stupid to do that, I think. I think I'm going to keep her up for this round. Ronnie is just going to have to hang out. Yeah, end turn. 1, 2. Ooh, the Jets. I should have flipped down. I should have flipped down. It's an expensive, amazingly expensive hand. Oh, cool, we can get some health up in here. All right, all right, all right. 2 schemes for 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. Attacks. Ironheart will actually, no, I got Moongirl. Actually, do I keep Moongirl? I think I'm going to keep Moongirl. I'm going to defend. Because I think it'd be a good idea for me to have Moongirl remove threat if I needed to. This is for 4 damage. So take 1 pip. And then counter. Oh, and then we get a new superpower. So let me take care of this real quick. Maybe I'm going to get that damn one every time. I'm going to get it every time, aren't I? How many are there? Okay, so they are all unique. I don't even know why I bothered doing that considering it's going to get shuffled this fucking thing. Alright, lose the top 2. So I got 2 mentals. Son of character I control. That is... Who gives a shit? I am playing aggression, baby. Oh no, Wolverine's stunned. I guess he won't do 4 damage every time he attacks. Discard an upgrade. I hate this card. This is the worst. This is legit the worst. These are everything I want to keep. Out of all of them, though, Stark's AI might be the least valuable to me at this moment. This does nothing else but... Okay, yeah, it's nothing else but the armor. Alright. Well, I'm flipping. Do I flip? Do I play one of these first? I'm gonna use clear the area, and God, these are such good cards. And ingenuity to get the propulsion jets. And while I'm still in hero form, propulsion jet to remove 1 off of main. So which I haven't gotten. Okay, no, that's not yet. Flip Ronnie to... I want to use her this first time to get 2. Moon Girl. Moon Girl will remove 2 threat from main and defeat herself. And that will end her turn. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I gotta do. I don't know what to expect from his deck. I don't know if I'm just going to get hit at all while I'm in alter ego form. So I think I might need to play it a little bit safe here. I will on hers. Oof, oof. We've got the meats. I like Team Strike in this deck. I'm gonna spend Colossus to not Team Strike to attack training on Wolverine. I will spend Team Strike because I have a feeling I have more in here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now I still have Angel and Sunfire. So he has... Oh yeah, he's supposed to have healed. This has 5 attack and 6 hit points. I will flip. I will attach this to the villain, so I get retaliate against the villain. Wolverine will attack for 5 damage, which gets rid of this straight up. A-Town. I will then attack. Do I attack or do I remove 2 threat? Don't see this going out of control right now. Let's attack for 2. That will end her turn. 3 cards. That's threat removal. This is okay. I keep getting the same cards of hers over and over. Riri, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I got her photon blasters now. That's what I like seeing. That's what I like seeing. All right, 2 attacks Rogue. Rogue will... I think Rogue will take this, honestly. At 12 hit points, he's hitting me for a base of 2. If Rogue takes this, she will retaliate on him for 1. Except it's range, isn't it? Does this give him range? Yeah. So I don't retaliate. I think I need to keep myself ready. Please tell me this deck has some resource generation in it, because she's not cheap. I'll take it. For 3 damage, and I do not retaliate. Encounter, and an encounter. Pulling schemes for 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait. This is gone, because I'm about to get it back again. It's almost certain. Oh my goodness, what's this one do? My friendly character thwarts the main scheme, deal 1 damage to it. That's fucking rude. And now it's piercing. So, schemes for... Was this a card that came from the scheme? Yeah, it was. No, it wasn't. No, that's the scheme. Schemes for 3. And this is now out. After a player attacks, place 1 threat on the main scheme. Well, that's kind of shitty. Rogue. So I need to deal with that. I really need to deal with that right now. Did she attack last round? Or did she remove threat? She's gonna thwart to get rid of this. This is gone, and I'm gonna attach it to Wolverine. I'll spend Angel and Brute Force to go Rogue to remove 5 threats from this. Do I remove that threat? I think I might. Don't have resources. Oh, but he's confused, so he can't actually just fucking remove it, can he? He's gonna chill and let himself heal back up. I could attack for 5, but it'd be placing 1 on the main because of this fucking thing. And yeah, then he'd be taking an additional damage. He'd kill himself if he attacked the villain. So yeah, that's gonna end that turn. All right, over here. Over here, I'm really excited about how these hands have gone for her last 2 turns. Ronnie will give her a counter. I will heal for 3. I'm going to put Skilled Investigator out. I'm going to flip. I sadly do not have an enemy to defeat with Photon Beam. Propulsion Jet to remove 1. Photon Blaster to smack for 1. Also, I draw a card. Lag, thank you. Ooh, yeah, I was going to Photon Beam, but I think I'm going to... Actually, if I stroke a genius into Photon Beam, though, Braun, you're expendable right now. I'm sorry. Sorry, Amadeus. 1, 2 for a Photon Beam for 4 damage. One, 2, 3, 4. That gets me 2 counters. I cannot flip down, which sucks. So next turn Oh, I don't have to flip down the changer. That's right. I'm thinking of the Batman character I played during the caster cycle. So I have 6. So remove all 6. I ready myself and swap to version 2. It just gives me the ready, right? Yeah, and then it's tough on the next phase. So I'm on this now. Let me remove 2 threat from main, which forces me to take a damage, which is kind of stupid. I don't like that. Didn't I spend this? No, that's right. I did not spend it. Because what did I use? I didn't have to use Brawn. I could have used Ingenuity. End turn. If I would have planned that out better, I could have kept Ingenuity in my hand, but oh well. Now I have a 5 card hand size. And assess the situation, which I like seeing. And Rogue gets 3 cards. Team Strike. Never go wrong with Team Strike. Self-attack touches that. Save me, Wolverine. All right. 1, 2. Attacks Rogue. I will. Do I defend? This does nothing for me unless I have that attached. I think I'm going to defend. No, I'm going to take it. For 5 damage with piercing. Beldan. Okay. One of those. No, that wasn't revealed. That's an encounter card. Attacks Ironheart. Ironheart will defend for 3, taking a base of 3. So 1 per second. So 4 damage, so take 1. This is gone. Hey, give him an additional boost card for this activation. That's kind of cunty. Part of my French. And then he gets overkill. Okay. Hey, this one actually reveals. So 2 gets on here. This is a response. What happens afterwards? Switch to encounter deck and discard pile for Beldan. Well, we just saw him. There's a lot of stall happening right now. Are these 2 like in love with each other or something? What the hell? Kree and Skrull. No, clearly they hate each other. Yeah. Now I have to search the encounter deck for Raxor. Well, Raxor's in play. So I'm in this endless loop of trying to find Raxor. Does find do the same thing, or does find it from any possible location? I forget. Does find only find from your stuff, or does find from anything? Anything. Find. All game areas are subject to search when resolving find instruction. Okay. So I guess it's probably better that it doesn't say find. All right, so I essentially have 2 and 4. I have 2 crisis icons. Did I put threat on this? I did. It's just that I removed it all. Removed everything that was there. So this is quacktastic. I'm in stage 2 at least. I'm going to assess the situation to give myself an additional hand size. I'm going to, not one way or another, but I will spend 1, 2 on Sense of Justice. So I have all that ready for me. I'm going to remove 2 threat from a scheme. Oh, when revealed, this would have happened on her. I have to find an ally and attach to it. Let's just grab this. What does this do when defeated? What goes into play under his control? Yes, absolutely perfectly fine. My 4-cost ally. Remove 2 threat from this. Deal 2 damage to this. I have a 6-card hand size and staying up. Got none of my cards in my hand. That is a dirty, rotten shame. Oh well. End turn. Also, I need this back. So I'm gonna touch the Super Skrull. And then fart. I need to start getting some of these allies out. Oh yeah, Wolverine Eels. So let's spend these two. I'll get another bulletproof bell, surely, right? To get Sunfire. I will then spend these for Team Strike. I'm going to exhaust these, all of them. All of them. So this is 5, 8, 10 damage divided any way I choose. So 2 here, 4 here, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to flip and lose touched, which means I'm almost certainly going to the next phase, but I think I have to accept that. Yeah. Ready. 6. Ready. Oh, another bullet. Oh, nope. Super powered. Ready and 6 or 5. No 6 as I played. What's this situation? Vision. 1, 2. Schemes. Oh, schemes for 1, 2, 3. Just enough. So this drops all the way down. I'm thinking. Nope. To 4. And it ends at 24. When revealed. Reveal the top card of the superpower deck. All right. So he is now. Wait, did I just have him scheme? No, he's attacking. Hold on. I fucked that up. So still out with 9 out of 12. And he's attacking her for 4 with overkill, which I'm definitely blocking and taking 1. Haha, now he's scheming. Let's shuffle this real quick. Now he's scheming for 1. And then this was revealed. Really? This is +1, and then he gets piercing. And then if a character thwarts from the main scheme, okay. Oh, this. Good. He gets 5 fucking temporary hit points. Empty Nox. Forced response. After he makes undefended attack against you, discard top card of your deck, and then he does one of these. Okay. So just another asshole for me to kill. He's going to die because Wolverine is back here. And heal for 3. Gambit. Let's attach this to Sunfire. Oh, I have to flip. Let's attach this to Sunfire. I will. Where's this right here? Spend 2. Actually, let's spend this on Utopia, and then the 3 that I just spent on Gambit. When he enters play, he gets his 3 counters. And I ready an X-Men character. Alright. I'm never going to play any for events, am I? There's just been so much better things to do. Alright, so Gambit has this. Let's get this. So Gambit will attack Empty Nox. Actually, I can just keep track of his health from his counters. For 3 damage, and then 1 off of the charge. Actually, I might as well keep track of this because he doesn't have to do that. Sunfire will... Actually, Wolverine will attack for 5. And Sunfire will attack for 3. What happens? Nothing. 1, 2, 3. Also, I should probably do this. And then I will attack for 2. I'm the weakest attacker on my team right now. I could thwart, but I already have 7 health. That's a bit risky right now. Over here. So, Propulsion doesn't give a shit about Crisis because it is not a thwart. Photon Blaster will hit for 2. The power and all of choosing an attachment non-permanent set scheme. 2 for Viv. She will blank. Oh, this isn't the text box though, the +1 attack. So she will blank. Kind of doesn't matter what she wants to blank. She's going to blank the hijacked, one of the hijacks, I guess. Since it only remove 3 threats, so Viv can kill herself. That's awesome. Do I want to do that then, or do I want to hold on? Let's spend these 2 on the Wasp instead. Wasp will remove 2 threat from main because she ignores crisis icons. She takes 2 damage. I'll then spend... Actually, no, I need her to remove 2 from this. She'll spend 2 to fly over on the other one for this, which will get me 2 counters because I defeated a scheme. And it gets me Brawn. And I'll have access to the resources that I can't... Oh, actually, I can take one of these cards back. Right. I forgot what else was in my hand. Because I could use Sense of Justice to help pay for that. I can use Ingenuity to help pay for that. So let's just say I kept this in my hand and Vivian in my hand. I remember Viv was in my hand. I don't remember everything that was in my hand. I do remember Viv and Power and All of Us were 2 of them. Keep those. Also, I defeated a side scheme. Jesus Christ. Resource generation right now. It's real. You know what? Let's Power and All of Us to Viv. I can't. Oh, I was about to say I could blank this, but I can't blank this. I'll blank the hacked. Or hijacked, excuse me. Black Bolt, just open your mouth and kill him. Or do you need the thing to do that? Anyways, I don't know the lore. Viv will attack 1. Doesn't have retaliate. Brawn will remove 2 threat from main. I'm tempted to flip down. Let's see, what would happen if I flip down? He would 2, and then scheme. He'd have to get a 3 on that scheme. I think I'm going to flip down and use Mommy. I don't know. Is Ronnie mom or is Ronnie sister or something like that? I don't know. Use that to pay for that. All right, that is the player phase. We draw back up. 1, 2, 3. 4 and 5. That's a 6-card hand size. Moongal. This. Draw 4. I have retaliate unless it gets ranged. And I do have Sunfire to chump block for me as well. All right. 1, 2. Attacks Rogue. do not have my defense. So Sunfire will block. He's dead as shit. Doesn't have the overkill on this side, right? Nope. And then, oh, that's the, okay. Schemes for 1/1. New one. Well, I guess I'm not attacking him while that's out. I'm just going to thwart. So turn on each side scheme and play for each boost icon. And that revealed, so that's going to put this. And just boost icons, right? Yep, so 1 on each side scheme. Gains overkill. And it has invisibility. That's your threat on main scheme. Over here. Mom, give me counters. Flip. Deal 2 to Praxagora. I will then spend 2 on a photon beam to hit her for 4, defeating her, giving me 2 counters. I'll spend all the counters to get a tough and change to stage 3 and ready. All right, she's online. She's fine. Everything is fine. Don't worry about it, guys. I'm good. All right, so I will remove 3 threat from the side scheme. I forgot she exists. She's not here to just chump for me. Remove 2 threat from this scheme. I will exhaust this to clear the area to remove 2 threat from the scheme, which draws me 2 cards. I will then 1, 2, 3 for Moon Girl. And let Viv die. Till the end of the round. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's do these 2 to go for champions, so none of my characters can take damage. And I also use a Circle Genius, which gives me one of these. I will Propulsion Jets to remove 3. I will Photon Blasters, it's not an attack. I will Moon Girl to remove 2. I will, one way or another, to multitask, hitting this first, so it loses its crisis, and then hitting that. My cat is begging for attention. Why are you always such a sweetheart at the most inopportune times and not at any point during the day? She is disgusted by my touch, like 19 hours out of the day. All right, Valk. Good playing with you. I do not have any resources available to me. Actually, I do have 1 resource available to me because of Brawn. So let's use it to pay for clear the area. That will end her turn. She just completely fucked this board up. She really did. Rogue. Speaking of Rogue, where this touched. I will I'll put touched on... Oh, Wolverine needs a heal. I'll put touched on Gambit just for the hell of it. I will then use superpower adaptation. Search my discard pile for an event that belongs to the same class, which is identity specific, and add it to my hand. With this. I can't attack him. And I'm not gonna spend resources to attack this guy. Remove 2 threat from main. Remove 1 threat from main. I'll let him hang on for a little bit longer. I will use this to get enraged on Wolverine. So he now has 7 attack. Wolverine. He also has overkill. No, he doesn't. He just has 7 attack. He's going to kill everything. I think that's what this is in here for. Do I? I think I do. Let's spend 2 on energy transfer. So I attach it to a character, him. I heal 2 damage, and ready. And deal 2 damage. Yeah, it's 32 hit points. Doesn't have one revealed on him, right? Nope. And then I will remove 2 threat from main. I don't have a resource to pay attack. End turn. The jacket. Ooh, okay. This isn't that. I mean, I guess it is her jacket now. Didn't she originally get that from Gambit? Ironheart has a 6-card hand size and hero form because Ironheart is fucking awesome. Then I have an SS situation, so I might have a 7-card hand size. All right, 1, 2. Attacks over here. It's a good thing I have Moon Girl. That's fine. He doesn't have overkill. Attacks Rogue. That will be blocked by Wasp. This is gone. Hopefully it doesn't come back. Came back, so I guess I'm not really going to attack him again. If Villain needs me to engage with me, attacks me. He doesn't have piercing right now, so I think I'm just going to take this. Discard the top 2 cards of my deck for no fucking reason. So no damage. And then 1, 2. And then this one, Villain attacks you again. All right, we're being a little bit fucking rude here, but I do have Retaliate. So I'm fucking just going to take it. 2, and reveal this. Attach a Super Skrull. Now I guess +1, okay. And he gets acceleration. I think I'm just going to immediately get rid of this. First over here, let's give him reveal the top card of the superpower deck. Doesn't bother me that much. All right, so don't flip town. Over here, he heals for 1. Ooh, look at this hand. This hand. I don't even care about boosting my stats right now, to be perfectly honest. I'm an aggressive conditioning to put attack training. God, I wish I had a fucking 1 resource. A single resource. I don't even care about Rogue's Jacket all that much right now. Let's spend attack training to Team Strike. Everything. So, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 damage. Yep. Yep. Oh, yep. That's going to end her turn. That's how you keep Wolverine around for the entire game. Over here, 2 Ironhearts, who is immediately spending this. She will then remove 3. Oh, I had to spend a resource, so I do guess I lose this to attack him. I'm not fretting over the lost Rogue's Jacket. It's a good card, but I just did 12 damage. I don't care. Remove 3 threats. Deal 3 damage. Remove 3 threats. Did I don't think I've seen 1 in a minute, so. Dun, 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 2, and the resource for Photon Beam to deal 4 damage. Get a counter. Empowering all of us to play the team building exercise. Also, no side scheme was defeated. I have all this and nary a thing to do, so let's use this to Ronnie Williams me. Another counter. I'm going fucking God mode next round. I mean, this is pretty much over already. This, she draws her 5 cards. She decks out, gets an encounter. She does this. 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh, and 7 because it's that situation. You want to improve? This is so awesome right now. You want to improve? This is so awesome right now. Everything is awesome. 1, 2, 3. Attacks Rogue. Rogue's got that defense. I don't have a team strike, do I? Nope. Oh, but I can always assault training. I really can't, though. Attacks me, huh? I'm just going to take it. So this is 3, 4, or excuse me, just 3 damage, and it discards the top 2. Rude. I will spend 1 to take no damage, and I get a tough status. And then schemes for 3. Oh, and then retaliate damage. 3, 4, 5. This, and then this gets shuffled in. And a new one. That's the overkill one, right? And he gets additional boosts from that. Did I not remember to do that last time this was in play? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Encounter and encounter. This shit again. All right, and then put an ally, search your deck, discard pile in hand for an ally and attach it to it. I don't have an ally in here, do I? Nope. It's a shame you're still alive, Gambit. Who's a good expensive one that I'll get the moment I defeat that scheme? Colossus. And then, yeah, there's not a lot in here. Colossus. And then, hey, look who came back for more. All right. Heal Riri. Ronnie will give me another counter. Anything I need to do in this form? Nah. Oh, I can get Stark's AI back out. One, two for my AI. Zoss to draw. Wrong. To discard this. The Stroke of Genius is always awesome. Flip. Spend 1, 2, 3 on new and improved. Search my deck for an Ironheart card and add it to my hand. So search my deck. Oh, I only have 4 cards. Hopefully I have one. I do. I have Flyover. Give me a tough. Ready me. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Also, this is gone. And he heals by 1. I will. Well, nothing's stopping me from beating the living hell out of him right now. Hit him for. Hit him or do I move? Let's move 3. And let's put 3 back on here and move the other 3. Look at that free Colossus. That's why I did it. It comes with toughness, right? Yep. All right. All right. Let's spend both of these for the Photon Beam to deal 4 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get a progress counter, and then we'll do 10 damage to him. Actually, let's do 6 here and 4 there, and let Braun finish them off. I could. Let's just do that. 6 damage here with 3 of them. 2 damage to the villain. Excuse me, 4 damage to the villain. And then Braun will just defeat him. All right. What do we think about Super Skrull? First playthrough. I think he's fine. I think he's good. I think there's some good inventiveness in this deck. Oh shit, that's right. He blocked 5 damage. So 6, 4 damage, and then 7 damage. He had 7 health, right? Because it would have been 6 to just defeat this. And then I would have done 4 more damage to that. And then... Actually, no, because I hit him for 4. 4 would have came off of that. I still would have beat him. I mean, I did that much more damage than what he... I could have done that much more damage to him if I would have ignored Praxagora. I was just showboating at that point. I had more than enough damage to defeat him. I'm not a big fan of... Okay, so back to this. I think a lot of what he has is really good. I like a lot of it. I don't think I forgot. Did I really only reveal 2 of these cards from this set? There's only 5 of them, so it's not going to happen a lot. Let me look at these cards. Get out of here, you standard bitch. Yeah, I never revealed this, did I? Oh no, I did one time. So I should have put another 2 on here when that revealed, shouldn't I have? Oh well. I mean, it's not going to be the only time I play it, I don't think. Let's see if I can do this quickly, because I kind of got to pee. Actually, you know what? Huh, let's keep you in suspense. I'm going to go pee, then I'll talk about this deck. Oh, man. All right, all right, all right. All right. Let's get back to sorting this out. So, minions. Minion. Treachery. Treachery attachment. Treachery. Treachery. Villains versatile. Okay. I'll have a comment on that. So there's the 5 cards over there from that. Fuck that card. Oh, there's 3 of them. Okay, there's 4 of that card. All right. Starting with Super Skrull. I like his superpower mechanic. I actually kind of dug these cards. Waiting for my laptop to wake up, please. Thank you. Okay. The powers. I actually like these. I do feel like some of them are definitely worse than others, but you're always going to have those cards. First time playing, I hated invisibility with a passion. I just did. I didn't give a shit about last flexibility, excuse me. It came up 3 straight rounds and I never saw it again. I didn't care. I really didn't care about that. It did affect Rogue because Rogue couldn't get her retaliate, but I don't find having retaliate is the biggest deal in the world anyways. Pyrokinesis was fine. It never really popped up where the piercing mattered. This one could have been extremely strong. I forgot to implement the extra boost card the 1 round it was out. So that's my bad. This won't be the only game I play of Super Skrull, so hopefully I remember it next time. But yeah, I think his whole thing with having superpowers is fun. I like it. I think it's pretty well implemented. There are some cards that force out more of them, but there's not a lot actually, which is kind of surprising. But I thought it was good. Does his scroll standard stuff do anything differently? Okay, let me actually look at the damn. I don't know. I'm angry. Getting angry. Oh, there are 2 stacks of the same thing. Okay. Now these are all just regular stuff. They don't actually affect his deck in any way. All right, so I'll ignore them. So this one can give him another superpower. Oh, this isn't part of this. This is Army of Scrolls. Speaking of which, I didn't separate the Army of Scrolls out into here, did I? Super Scroll, Army of Scrolls, Army of Scrolls. So we won't judge these right now. Or I won't give any feedback on the Army of Scrolls stuff. These are there. The rest of the Army of Scrolls, oh, they're these minions. Okay. This is 8. Okay, game. Don't let me highlight them then. I don't want to. All right, so that's all 8 of them. Fantastic. So he comes with just these 3 basic, or not basic, but unique guys. All right. So yeah, back to what I was saying. Yeah, this is perfectly fine. This is enjoyable. The superpower stuff, I actually really like this. I like this as well. This is good. I appreciate this method of forcing another superpower into play, even if it's temporary. Yeah. Powers multiplying. I don't like that there are 4 of them. However, that never popped up in this playthrough, so I reserve the right to change my mind. I didn't mind them. I don't think there needs to be 4 of them. I really don't. The reason I don't is this leaves the possibility of one of these whiffing and just surging. It's an extremely rare possibility, but if you're playing 4 players, slightly more likely to get 4 of these. Not impossible. I just don't see why. I don't. I know that him getting superpowers is a vital part of his thing, but him getting 4 of them, 4 of these cards specifically, I don't think that's healthy for him. Also, this card can go fuck itself. Why are there 3 of them? Why do you have 3 invisible force fields? I don't like stall in decks. I really don't. I see why some characters should stall. But between these and which card was it? It says modular cards. The 2 hijacks. That's a lot of stall in this. He's not hard or anything like that, but he's just got so much stall that it feels hard sometimes. I don't like there being 3 of this. I was about to unshuffle them, but it's the same 3 cards. But yeah, the stall in this is just not fun to deal with. It really is not. Everyone's versatility. I like this. It only popped up 1 time. But I do like what this does. Not a gaze. Fuck this card. I got it every single time. I think I got hit by it, what, twice, 3 times? This one feels out of place with the rest of his deck, though. It really does. It's everything else in his deck seems to allude to his superpowers in some way. And then Hypnotic Gaze just doesn't fit in. That's one of those cards where I'd say it's not the biggest deal that it doesn't thematically fit into the rest of this deck. But at the same time, it's not something that I'd really hold against it too much. It's just really weird. It also it's also only punishing 2 of them. Why not punish energy as well? Find a way to punish energy. maybe have energy heal him or mental heal him, and then whatever. The feel it's weird leaving one of those out. The minions. I mean, this guy's a punk. His attachments don't feel dangerous enough to worry about him. Just kill him kind of without mercy. Oh no, what am I going to do? Put another superpower? It's not the biggest deal in the world. At least not in the game that I played so far. She can be mean, but by the time I ever had to deal with her, she was just gone. She was dead instantly. Empty Nox makes an undefended attack against you, and he's just there. Skrull does not have the threat, in my opinion. Of course, again, I only had 2 superpowers out once, so maybe it would have been more of an issue for me to care about what he was attacking with if I would have had more superpowers out. But I never did. I never really gave a shit. I do acknowledge that Ironheart is extremely strong character. Havoc would tell you that she is OP, which I don't think I'd argue with. I don't think she's weak at all. Oh yeah, side schemes. Never did I get any of hers ever out. Oh, this came out early game, and I just got rid of it like immediately. I think the side schemes are fine. I think they're perfectly fine. Honestly, I think you could do with, because I know that's not the only. All 3 of these don't have boost icons or anything in the boost field at all. How did I flip these out? Because there's superpowers in. I think you could deal, like, if you want to keep these without boost icons, it's probably fine. 3 does not seem like a bad number to have for no boost icons on cards. I'd probably give this a boost icon or 2. This one is the yeah. So these essentially become crisis icons because you don't want either of them to be out, which makes these 2 cards that much more brutal. These 3 cards, because all 3 of these are crisis icons. Yeah, all 3 of these are essentially crisis icons. Then these, like any good side scheme, though, they become priorities to get rid of. As modulars, I'm not going to go into his modulars, honestly, because we don't review modulars. I think having 2 hijacks sucks, but other than that, I really don't have too many thoughts or opinions on his mods. Have him dance for you a little bit. Other than that, I mean, first time playthrough, I think he's fine. I don't like this stall, but sometimes that's just what characters have with them. I mean, Rhino has stall, but then again, Rhino is a one-trick fucking pony. Crossbones has a little stall, but he only has 1. I think having 3 of these you probably shouldn't have 3 of these, and you shouldn't have 4 of the 1 card. Those are like the only 2 negatives I think I'd really have on this deck. I think if you got rid of at least 1 of these, that'd be like quite a bit more fun. This thing kept coming up. It pissed me off every time. Yeah, that's my first playthrough of this. I'll probably end up playing more off stream because I'm not going to stream during the day. Yeah, I'll end my stream there. With that being said, have a good morning / day / night, wherever you may be. Stay safe out there. The world is a dangerous place. You know the deal. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. That really helps out my channel and any other content you watch. If you want to check out more custom content like this, please check out our Discord server with more amazing content, including more from Kaji. He's got a ton of great stuff out in our community, along with Carmi, who is in chat. Hey, Carmi. I'm probably not, honestly, probably not going to go to sleep. I'm probably going to play some Marvel Rivals, honestly. Um, what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? If you want to check out more of my streams, check in at twitch.tv's / the actual Jackson, where I go over more custom content from other creators, including my own. I just finished making 2 heroes, which I should be playtesting on stream once this CAS cycle ends. About the Blood Hunt, I'm about to Blood Hunt too, Carmi. I've been enjoying that game mode. It's repetitive as all hell, but it is pretty fun. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? No. Just some last moment distractions on the stream from Carmi. With that, I'm going to go ahead and end my stream right there. So take it easy. Ciao.